Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to another review. During this Halloween month, we're back with another Halloween review here. This time reviewing Tremors. It's a 1990 film, excuse me, which stars Kevin Bacon as Valentine and I forgot the other guy's name. Fred Ward as Earl. No, was it? Yeah, it was Earl. I think it was Earl. And they live in this western town, you know, in the south and shit. And they deal with these worms come out of the ground, what they're called graboids, and they eat people. And they got Cole Burton, played by Michael Gross, to come and, you know, deal with these, because he's the exterminator to take care of these graboids. And what do I think about this movie? I thought it was pretty enjoyable. But I'm more a fan of the second movie more than the first one, because the second one has more of a serious tone towards that film more than this one did. Yeah, the second film does had like a few jokes and comedy in there, but that one was like a way better film, pretty underrated sequel. And you know how this film goes, you know, Kevin Bacon, Fred Ward's character, end up seeing this crazy giant worm come out of the ground, eating this motherfucker. They figure out like one of their friends died from something else, and they know they get eaten by a graboid, so they gotta figure out how to deal with these motherfuckers. And most of the time they hide on top of a roof and shit, hide from these fucking giant ass worms and shit. Because, you know, they're flesh eating fucking worms. Graboid motherfuckers. Which I think SpongeBob made fun of in this movie. Because in SpongeBob, they had this giant pink worm, he goes around eating everything in sight. Because I remember like one scene, the worm eats SpongeBob's house, and it was like all like fucked up and shit. Well, the thing is, I think it's like that episode is like more of a parody to Jaws more than Tremors. Or it's like both. To be fair, I think it's like Tremors and Jaws, because this episode came out like 10 years after Tremors came out, so. I think it's making fun of both movies, Tremors and Jaws, to be fair. I didn't really like Valentine that much, Kevin Bacon's character. I didn't really like him that much, Valentine. I mean, he does a pretty good job, Kevin Bacon, playing this character, but I'm not really crazy about him. And he doesn't show up in the second movie because, I don't know. I never knew the reason why he never showed up in the second movie, Aftershocks. I think that they made something up, like, he, like, went on to like marry the chick from the first movie or something. I think that's what they made up. That's why he's not in the second one or something. But they lied somewhere else. And also, Victor Wong is in here. He plays one of the Chinese dudes in the movie. You remember him from Three Ninjas. He was the master in that film. And I really liked Three Ninjas. That's a pretty good film, Three Ninjas. And also, Michael Gross, he plays Bert, like I said. He plays Bert Gummer. He's an exterminator who destroys all the graboids with his wife, played by Reba, Heather Gummer. Which, you know, in the second movie, they get a divorce, and she's not there anymore because they had a divorce. Which, that's fine with me, because I wasn't really crazy about Reba's character anyways, Heather Gummer. I really wasn't crazy about her. I'm glad it's just Michael Gross in the second film. Because Michael Gross does better when he does shit alone. It's like way better him doing it alone. He's like in the second movie, he's like sitting in his underwear and shit, fucking all the graboid's head out of his wall and shit. Like that shit was fucking hilarious. He just sits here in his drawers like depressed all day. That's funny as fuck. Eating chips and shit. I think he was like eating chips. That was like funny as fuck. Oh man, yeah, that movie's like way better than the first movie. Like way better. Like I said, this shit's like alright. This is an alright film. I'm just not really that crazy about this one. Like there's one scene like that chick that Valentine has a crush on, like it's like Rhonda. She like in her underwear and shit. I was like, oh, hello, what's going on there? I was like, I think she like lost her pants or something. I forgot what happened. I think she got her pants eaten or something. The irony. I forgot what happened. But yeah. She like loses her pants. I forgot the reason why how she loses her pants. I was like, oh, hello, what's going on here? But fucking I never really liked Reba as a comedian. Anyways, she's like this country comedian or something. I didn't really liked her. She has like her own TV show called Reba. Is she a comedian? I don't think she's a comedian. I think she's just a singer. Oh, she's a country singer. Okay, yeah, Reba. She had her TV show like I think it was like in the 90s or the 2000s or something, and I just never watched it because she's like I don't fuck with her. And I don't know if her music is even good because I never knew she was a singer. I thought she was like a comedian or something. Yeah, she had a show called Reba. I don't know what's it about because I don't really give a shit. To be fair, I don't really fuck with country music like that. Maybe like some songs like from like Kenny Rogers or something, but that's really about it. Or Hank Williams III. It's just not that many. I don't fuck with that music. It's just not my style. Or Johnny Cash. Hey, Johnny Cash not bad either. I think I think Johnny Cash is country. He's not a bad singer. I like his music. I'm just not big on country like everyone else is. All the southern Texas people and shit. The thing is, I like Earl more than Valentine. I just like his character more than Kevin Bacon's character because it. So I looked on IMDb. I found a reason why Kevin Bacon didn't return, and also Reba was the person supposed to return also to play Bert's wife in the second movie, but she was on tour at the time, and Kevin Bacon really wanted to return to play the Valentine, but he was busy filming Apollo 13 because he chose Apollo 13 over Tremors 2, which I think Apollo 13 was a bigger movie than Tremors 2, because I think Tremors 2 went to direct to DVD, or I forgot. I think it went direct to DVD. I understand why he went with something that's theater related. To be fair, but I understand. I think that's a good thing that they did that because, like I said, I don't think those characters would have fit in a second movie. To be fair, especially Reba playing the wife of Bert. I don't think she fit there, especially her. She did not fit. I like it better when Bert's just by himself, just him just doing his graboid exterminating job, and Fred Ward being the main lead. Yeah, that's what I'm supposed to say. Fred Ward is a better lead than Kevin Bacon was in the first movie. He's a way better lead. I was glad he took over in the second movie. Was this fucking sidekick Grady in the second movie, which I like Earl and Grady better than Earl and Valentine. Yeah, Earl and Valentine did pretty well in the first movie, but I just like Earl and Grady better. They're like a better duo because it was funnier, like better action, better jokes, better horror. Especially when those things started walking on 2 feet and shit. I was like, oh shit, they not walking on 2 feet? Oh fuck. That's even worse. It's an upgraded graboids. And then they made that third one. The third one is like, this guy like really stupid. Now these graboids they have wings and they can fly now. I'm like, what the fuck? Where the writer drop acid? SS Wilson? He like drop acid on a fucking Titanic boat or something. And now they can like fly now and fire out of their ass. I'm like, what the fuck? And he had these other guys, and this time there was no Earl, no Grady, and no Valentine. This time Bert is the main lead, which I'm fine with that. I'm fine with Bert being the main lead. It's just that the characters around him. They had this Asian lady and this other guy. I forgot what the fucking other guy was. I think it was that Mexican guy. He gets killed. He was from the first movie. He gets eaten by the graboid or something. I'm like, what the fuck is... I like the characters had around Bert, or like, not the right characters, but around Bert Grummer. Should have like better characters around him. It was called Back to Perfection, the third one was called. It was decent, but it wasn't really that good though. Because they had freaking graboids farting out of their ass, fire out of their ass flying. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Oh yeah, that's what it is. This other guy was like doing a cowboy hat. That was the other guy. I was like, what the fuck is this loser? This dude with a fucking cowboy hat. Let me see something real quick. I want to have those guys having Earl and Grady. Like they They actually want to return for that shit, or they just asked them to return? Let's see. I don't really see anything here. Unless I missed something there. Bert. Desert Jack. Yeah, they call him fucking Desert Jack. It's so stupid. Yeah, it doesn't really say anything to where about Fred Ward or the other guy reprising their role. I guess the director decided, or the writer decided to like ask him back to come back for the role or something. Which that's fine. I mean, Bert does fine. Just that the characters around him and the whole story was pretty stupid. And Michael Gross says that the third one is his favorite movie, which I'm fine with that. That's fine because he's the main lead, so it makes sense why it's his favorite one. He's the main guy in that movie. That's why he likes it. That's why he says it's his favorite. Is he's the main lead. Like I said, I thought it was a pretty good idea making the main lead in the third movie. Just that the characters around him is like not really that good. I mean, the Asian lead is okay. It's just that the desert fucking dude, the fucking cowboy hat. I'm like, who the fuck is this dork? Like, even Grady's better than him. They should have just brought Grady back. I mean, this guy, like, fucking, this guy blows. Desert Jack Sawyer. Like, what the fuck is this guy? Such a goon. Fucking goober. Well, yeah. Tremors 1. It's a pretty decent film. I'm a bigger fan of the second one. The second one is like a pretty underrated film, very underrated sequel. I think they got deserved to go to the theaters instead of go direct to DVD. I think that's unfair. They should went to theaters. I don't understand why that went to direct to video. I find that very strange about that. Because that movie was pretty good. A lot of people think it's. I heard someone say it's so-so. I wouldn't think it's so-so. I mean, that's their opinion. I respect it, but. This movie is, like I said, the first one's decent. The second one's pretty underrated. The third one, well, what should I think about the third one? Should I say it's okay or say it's trash? Well, the thing is, the fourth one, now that one's trash. The fourth one's definitely trash. The fourth one is like something in the Western, and Burt Gummer plays this ancestor of Burt, and he's this cowboy dude dealing with graboids in the Western timeline. I'm like, what the fuck is this? This is worse than the third movie. Then they had all these nonsensical freaking not seasons of movies after the fourth one. All these weird shit, and I know, and it's all Burt, but that's fine. It's all the same guy playing Burt, Michael Gross, but none of that shit make any sense. It was like the stupidest shit. They keep making all these direct-to-DVD freaking movies and sci-fi films. And it was like, what the hell were they thinking with all these? Like, especially the story they write around fucking Burt. Should have been better than this. Like, I don't know, the same writer returned for those movies. I don't know, S.S. Wilson, because he wrote all the other three. And I think he wrote the fourth one too. He wrote the shitty fourth one. I don't know he did 5 through 7 or 8. Or I don't know what the other ones, how many he made, but I don't know if he wrote 5 through 8 or not. I don't know. Because I never watched anything after the fourth movie. I know there's other ones after the fourth movie. I never watched them. So, I don't know. Maybe the next time I'll review Tremors 2 in the future. But right now, I don't know. Now I'm just thinking about, like, especially after the third movie. It's like, I mean, the third one is stupid. Like I said, graboids farting fire out their ass flying. And I'm like, that's like, the fuck? Fucking S.S. Wilson like lost him on some fucking crack or something when he did that idea. I mean, I'm fine with freaking the graboids walking on 2 feet eating people, but what the fuck was that? If they fly and fire out their ass? The fuck was that shit? It's fucking weird. Well, yeah. Furthermore, you know, in conclusion, the first movie is decent film. I enjoyed it. I'll just say the third one's okay. You know, I want to watch it that much. And I watched all these when I was a kid. All 3 of them. Well, I could say 4 of them. Because, oh god, I don't even want to mention the 4th one. Like I said, that movie was trash. Like, yeah, I watched all 4 of them when I was a kid. But after that, I didn't even give a shit about the other ones. I just didn't watch those. Because I didn't know those even existed after the 4th movie.